Oh, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Every day I'm here waiting. Every day I'm sitting here contemplating. Every day I sit here anticipating. What can go on from here? Will I ever get out? Will I ever imagine something better without? What does that mean? Well, I don't know. But can I be satisfied without? I can't be the person I'm supposed to be without the creator. Where am I going in life? Wait, let's see. Where am I going in life? Wait. Where am I going? Where am I going? See. Where am I going in life? What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna say? And who would I say it to? Where am I going in life? What am I gonna do? Got off there a little bit. You know, that's not anything. It's just something that came, about a month ago? Probably, possibly. I think it was about a month ago in a live stream, maybe. Just one day when I was streaming, and of course, I wasn't beating on these particular things here. I was beating on the actual yellow bucket I got that, but I don't like the high pitchedness of it. Now, of course, it's going to carry more, but I like a deep, I'm looking for the different sounds. So I found this today. It's like I had it, but it's an old mop bucket, so it's a smaller bucket. But I'm surprised how deep. Like, it's got a good tone. But the difference, it's a little bit more bouncy, so it works better with the sticks. Where this big tub, it's old and there's a lot of, so you gotta. But the tub's all right. I don't know. Hey, I see you. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see you here today at this time, though, like at this time of day. but it's not a big deal. That you know what I mean. Everybody's got different schedules. I don't know. Um, Not really here to worry about it. I just figured you might be like, could be in school or something. I don't know. But we won't talk about all that. I'm trying to kind of just do like I did the other day and just play. And like, if I'll notice, I'll keep, I'm trying not to be looking directly at the screen right now. I'm trying to train myself to, well, anyway, how you doing? I'm doing good. It's been a good day so far, So we'll get that out of the way. But so yesterday afternoon, I could have stayed on a little longer because I ended it. My buddy's stream started on time, but his guest had to reschedule. Like his guest didn't come in till about an hour after it started. So, no biggie. I went in there, watched a little bit, and then I would just kind of go in and out until young Clippa came on. And then I watched most of that. That was pretty cool. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing exciting or anything, but it was cool. It was cool to hear about dudes. Like, I didn't know much about the dude. I just know he's funny. The guy that was on. I didn't know that he... Well, anyway. And then I realized there are some things about the guy that I might not agree with, but I think he is funny, and I get his sense of humor, so... What is funny is he offends a lot of people, and he's not even doing anything. So it's almost weird. It's like he's really not doing anything that should be took offense to. And then when someone takes offense to it, he amps it up, well, trolling, I guess, Like that's usually, I guess, what someone's trying to get out of you. Like if they can get you riled up, that's what they're trying to do, like. Anyway, I'm looking out the window. It's a nice day out here today. Might go outside in a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm going to play here in just a second. I'm just kind of... I just started messing around with it before I went live. I was trying to get a little practice in before I just started, but... Because I'm sure some people might get bored of coming, like if they come here and they hear me playing, they're probably hearing a lot of the same stuff and patterns. You're probably going to hear me work. But I mean, I'm working on shit, dude. That's how eventually it becomes something. Like, for instance, the thing that I am working on, that's just 4 simple lines, but I'm trying to perfect it and see. And if there is a place to go with it that's even more words to it in a different, time signature, trying to test all that out. And then I just thought about it. You could be where I was thinking you are, and you're just secretly, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's people that come in and they're working that like, you know what I mean? Like Mike Maranatha last week was in the chat, and he just left. He was working, but he just listened. And then, like, every so often, he'd step in and say something. So that was pretty cool. It's the same with me. Like, today, I've paid attention to 3 different, how many? Katie Dids and John Malin's. Yeah, and then Billy's. I didn't say anything in Billy's chat. She does a live stream every day. And, and it's just usually a lot of the same people. We know each other and everything, but every once in a while, I'll chime in and just say hi. I don't like to say hi unless I have more time to sit there. Like if I can sit there and bullshit with everybody for like 10, 15, 20 minutes. Because her streams are a lot of times in the mornings when I'm trying to do my content, or I may even get the inclination to go live. Like sometimes I might do a stream in the morning. It might be I'm just bored or something. But I was thinking today, what does the face of God look like? I want to look upon the face of God. I want to look upon the face of God. I want to call upon the face of God. Today I want to see God's face. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What are you gonna do when they come here and try to tear you down? What are you gonna do when you have no one and you feel like a clown? What are you gonna do when you think you're someone and you're not anything? What are you gonna do when you know you've almost went insane? 7 rules of life. Number 1, smile. You don't own all the problems in the world. Number 2, give it time. The heals. Oh wait, give it time. Time heals almost everything. Yeah, almost. Be kind. You have the power to make people feel good. So be kind. Be kind. Number 4, don't compare. Everyone's on a different journey. Yep, we're all on a different journey at different intervals in time. Number 5, don't give up. If it doesn't work the first time, find another way. Yeah. Eh, you know. Number 6, make peace with your past so it won't screw up the present. Right? I've done a lot of fucked up shit in my life. And there I go, cussing. I don't do a lot of I don't say a lot of cuss words. I do. And like, throughout the day, there's probably multiple times that I find myself blurting out words out of just getting irritated about something, or, you know what I mean? Make a mess and got to clean it up, or some dumb shit, or just not feeling good. But today, I don't know. I was really tired earlier. And we're just waiting to see. So I know Milo was here. I don't know if they're still there. And like I said, I'm assuming you may be still, because it's like the middle of the day. And, you know what I mean? But also, that's like, Victoria, she's liable to pop up, but she's usually doing what do you call it? Homeschooling. So that kind of, sometimes she'll just stop in to say hi, and then she's got to get back to, doing the. And then, I found out last week Ed was actually in a stream, one of them streams that I did that went like about 3 hours. It was the longest stream I've ever done, and it was fun. Now like in the second hour, as I got to the second hour and got nervous, I was wanting to end it, but then I got talked into staying on, and I stayed on, and that was a good thing. Because, just because I get nervous, hell, the truth is, if I'm streaming, I'm probably sitting here anxious and I want to talk to somebody, or somebody, I want to say, it's cool, And then also, I don't know, I'm just kind of talking to myself, I guess. But, you know, where am, see, where am I going? See, where am I going in life? See, where am I going in life? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? What I say it to? Where will we go from here? Hey, hey, na, hey, gonna, hey, hey, mama, hey. What was that song that I had? Oh yeah, I remember now. Was it called? What was the name of that song? What did we call that song that we wrote? I remember those words. What were they? A leaf falls outside my window. Well, a leaf falls from a tree outside my window as I realize what an easy life I have. I lose myself till I forget my name. I remember when it snowed on a summer day. No, wait, that's the end of it. I'm trying to remember the whole words. What was it? A leaf falls from a tree outside my window as I realize what an easy life I have. All limbs become numb from loss of all emotion. I lose myself, I forget my name. I remember when it snowed on a summer day. I remember when it rained during drought. I remember those days all so well. I remember how I felt. It's supposed to bring a sense of solemnness. Those are, I don't know. I just remembered those words. That's something I wrote in high school. Or maybe not. I thought I wrote, or right out of high school, but we used them words in Withdrawn and Of His Own Hand. And it was the first part of a song. And those were words. I was playing the drums, of course, but that was my vocal part. Those were the words I wrote. And then, what the hell is she barking at? Oh, I see now. I need to go out there and get on to her for that because I got her about broke from it. I'm gonna go scold her because if I don't continue to, I got to get on to her, even if it's just, hey, come here, stop. You know better than that. We about got you broke from there. I didn't know. You gonna have to stop. You ain't been doing that a lot. Yeah, you know. You calm down. Stop it. You don't do that no more. Let me get back in here. I'll leave the door open, hell. What's it gonna matter? Okay. Boom. And I don't know if anybody's here or not. Probably not. Something. I was checking something, and anyway. So I can get a better trying to get a yeah, what was that? But yeah, it was like a slow beginning. But I'm trying to remember what we named that song. What was it? That wasn't the song Numb. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. Let's give a praise. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. I want to give praise. Hold on a minute. Let's go out here real quick. I'll show you outside. I think somebody has still got their eyeballs on there and it's just not registering on my end. See how nice it is out here today. I've been outside for a minute, but got to, I've been watching some streams, and I ate pretty much about out of food. Almost out. I got like 2 more hamburger patties up in the freezer. I've got plenty of canned vegetables and stuff, but I don't eat a lot of that. Don't use a lot of that. But I hold on to what I got. Like, I mean, the stuff that I will eat that's canned, I do store it up, and then when real bad, like when there's a stretch where maybe there's some days before payday and I don't have meat or something, I have to just kind of improvise. Like, I remember at one time I had spaghetti noodles and, spaghetti sauce, and I had like these different, like diced tomatoes and all this different stuff and an onion, and I experimented with the different, to just make a meatless spaghetti several different times. Like when I didn't, like when it was like, I'm waiting for, like like today, like, cause I'll probably eat those, I'll probably eat those this evening. And but I'm might get my check might come in on Wednesday, so hopefully that it comes Wednesday, because then I can go, I haven't done it in forever. Let's see. But see what time it is. Early. Apparently Johnny is going to go live here this afternoon around 4 o'clock. No particular guest. And, probably have the link to join if I want to. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, it'll be early enough, but heck, sometimes I just feel weird. Like, if I hit that, if he shares it and I come in today, I was trying to think about some things to talk about. I want to shoot the idea. I would like to share the idea with Johnny about Hero and Dog. My story or the idea I have, Well, any of the people that are into the comic books and stuff that on X, and people that I follow on YouTube also, that I don't know, man. I'm trying here lately. I've been thinking about I don't know. I've been thinking, hey, Peyton. I don't know if Mila's still there. She was, but it seems like it kept popping in and out. And then, of course, that could be. I've wondered sometimes if that's. It really doesn't matter. I think that'd be kind of cool, though. Like if it's somebody that's created a couple of accounts and they like to come in here and just. How you doing, though, Peyton? Yep. So anyway, that's what I was saying. Is if I was thinking about what, well, I don't know what he's going to be talking about when he goes live this afternoon, but it's a free, open kind of thing, so the subject could go all over the place. I suppose there could be other people come in too and be guests. Like he'll have sometimes up to about 6 people on there, depending on who all wants to hit that link. I'm just kind of trying to get used to the idea that you know, the idea that I am welcome sometimes in people's like online extravaganzas or whatever. Well, him mainly, but then last year, Bear Sheath Farms was the first person to ask me to come in on something. And it's not like it's that big a deal. It's not like I'm going on for some interview or something somewhere. And like, why would I be? I don't know. To look into the eyes of that which could devour me, and to stand firmly when it tries to destroy me, and not falter because I am on a solid foundation. Even if sometimes I'm walking around a little like I am on a shaky ground, trust me, I ain't. Anyway, yeah, I think she might have left. Hey, where are you going? Let's see. Let's see. A leaf falls from a tree outside. Wait. A leaf falls from a tree outside my window. As I realize what an easy life I have. All limbs become numb from loss of all emotion. I lose myself. Oh, I forget my name. Oh, I remember when it snowed on a summer day. Oh, I remember when it rained during drought. Oh, I remember those days, oh so well. Oh my God, I remember how I felt. Lost, wondering, wishing I knew something. Wondering if I'd ever get to where I was going. When will it ever end? I don't know. But as long as I keep on breathing, I guess I gotta show up, you see. Gotta show up. Gotta keep on pushing on, darling. Gotta keep on going on, honey. Gotta keep on keeping on, buddy. Don't give up now. Gotta keep on keeping on, buddy. Gotta keep on keeping on. Gotta keep on keeping on, buddy. Gotta keep on. I'm not gonna stop, I gotta keep going. Can't give up. Even though some days are hard, we gotta keep on going on. Gotta be strong, you know what I mean, oh God. Help me today, help me some way. Give me time of day, give. Well, I'm here to be a service. I'm here to assist. Please, please, please help me. Please help me understand why sometimes it feels so alone, man. Sometimes it feels so alone. Sometimes you just gotta feel so wrong. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it light. Doesn't make it a way to go. But sometimes we just have to know that that is the way that it's gonna go. Boom. I don't even know what that was there. All improvisation, nothing pre-written there. But I liked it and I don't even... Oh, wait. No. The first part of the words, of course, are the words I was thinking about earlier. That I had wrote years ago and we actually used in a song. So, and, yeah. Trying to create everything else after those, like the first part of the words only up to a certain point, and then everything else I just wrote with it. So I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that. I need to go back and listen to that. And then I'm learning that oh gosh. Evidently I don't have the ability to clip out of my stream like I might be able to clip. I can make a piece of it into a short for 15 seconds, or I can cut I think I can cut 60 seconds. I don't know how it works. But I think people with the right software on a laptop, I guess. I did see something where if I don't know how I do that, but which I don't have that much on my phone. I don't know if I can do it on my phone, and then I don't have a lot of storage. So trying to screen record my entire stream so that I'd have a copy of it on my phone, especially without an SD card. I don't have an SD card right now, so I hadn't had one. I need to get an SD card. Probably going to do that this week. But it's not always gonna. I mean, like I don't know what people like. I just go live and I just sit here and I'm enjoying to just be here, whether anybody's there chatting with me or not. A couple of people said something in the chat and I've said hi to them and everything. You know what I mean? Playing, I'm really enjoying the playing, especially now that I thought about them words. The words that I was using. At the beginning of that last thing. I'm going to try it again, I guess. I'll try it again, I guess. But greetings to anybody that is watching. That is weird. Anyway. And I don't remember how I played it. Because, I mean, those, like, I'm trying, like, I do remember playing it. It was kind of slow. But anyway, hope everybody's doing okay today. Yeah, I guess I'll make those two. I got 2 hamburger patties up in the freezer I can thaw out this evening. But that's what I ate just a minute ago. But I might eat those. Gotta have my meat. I hadn't really been I really have ate too much carb-based stuff here lately because a lot of that kind of stuff comes in them free food boxes I get like from the church and stuff. A lot of canned goods, but it's usually canned goods I don't use all the time, so I'll just kind of keep them. It builds up, and eventually I'll use some of it. Some of the stuff that I'm not going to use, I'll give to neighbors and see if because There's some other places I could take. If I had a car, I would take some of what I get sometimes that I ain't going to use or keep in case of a hard emergency. There's a couple of food box. They got these little boxes around this community, just like when I lived in North Carolina. That's like take what you can, and like if you got something you can take in there and put in there, like food wise and stuff, put it in there. But if you're needing something out of there, take what you need. But like it doesn't. It's like you just have to. You just go and like there's people that stock it. Like different random people. Like I know the one over Rosalie is done by the Church of God over there, so it's pretty regularly stocked. But over here, there's one by the gas station that's rare to have a lot of stuff in it anymore. There's one in Henniger that's right by the library. I think those are pretty cool. Where like people, you if you're able to leave stuff, you go and put it there, and that's where I would take some of the stuff that I'm not going to use. And I might be boring you guys. I don't know. I'm just talking. And I'm just thinking. Just trying to think. I guess I'm also thinking about tomorrow, like because I'm trying to think what I might have for tomorrow but really I shouldn't even think about tomorrow because tomorrow never comes. When you get to tomorrow, it's not there anymore. It's not tomorrow because you're in the now. Like right now was considered tomorrow yesterday. Right now was considered tomorrow yesterday. But it's now, so. I'm just enjoying being alive, and I'm like sober, like from alcohol. I've got a few good days, well, more than just a few, but I've got a good solid, a good string of days in a row since the last time I faltered on that end. And I'm also not used to. I had a cup of coffee this morning, which I do drink coffee, but I don't drink it every day. And I've just started drinking coffee. I just started making it again the other day. Like I'd been not making it, and then I kind of for a few days have started where, like yesterday I didn't make none, but that I remember. Though I did make some yesterday because that's what I've used today. I didn't make it today. What I'm drinking on is just the coffee that I had left over. Because that's what I'll do. Like I'll make enough where I might have a cup or two, and then there's usually at least another cup, if not a cup and a half left, and I can just use that the next day. But it's unusual that would have a cup of coffee this late in the day, to be honest with you. But I think that's kind of adding to my. I'm feeling a little bit, I'm feeling a little peppy. And I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Trying to write something here. What was it again? Yeah, that's about it. A leaf falls from a tree outside my window. I'm trying to figure out the pattern when I come in with the words. I'm not trying to sit here and say the words and then put the beat. Trying to figure out what tempo am I going to be at, and then when does the words come in? So a leaf falls from the a leaf falls from a tree outside my window. That's a little. I'm not used to that. A leaf falls from the tree outside my window. That's a little. No. Let's see. A leaf falls from a tree outside my window. As I realize what an easy life I have, all limbs become numb from loss of all emotion. I lose myself. I forget that's almost, and I'm not a singer either. I'm not a singer, but I'm just using my voice because I do know how to play and do vocals. I vocalize. Now that's my attempt at singing, I guess. That is my attempt at it. So. A leaf falls from a tree outside my window. As I realize what an easy life I have. All limbs become numb. I lose myself. Oh, wait. That's right. All limbs become numb from loss of all emotion. And it should be slower because I'm trying to create a somber. I've never thought of it, though, in that the way I'm doing it. Anyway, highlight that, too. I don't care. I guess I'll just highlight those for myself. Maybe I'll keep those unlisted. People can find them, I guess. They just be unlisted. You know. Where am I going in life? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? And who would I say it to? Where am I going in life? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? And who would I say it to? Struggle is real, yeah it is. Every day I get up and I try to do whatever I gotta do to make my life a little better. Sometimes it's not as easy as it looks. Sometimes it takes a little more effort. But I gotta do what I gotta do. And I just keep on to. That was not good. I don't know who's here. I've seen that somebody's watching, and if I'm not paying attention to you, it's nothing against anybody. I figured if you want to talk, if somebody's watching and they want to talk, they'll say something in the chat. They'll either chime in and say they're there and whatever, but I'm trying to think what else I've got to do. I'm trying to figure out what else I got to do. Or what, there's nothing I have to do, but there's things that I have put a lot in progress here lately. Now, anybody that's watching doesn't know because I haven't really showed off all the clutter and mess that was, But right there where those books are, you, it was just yesterday that I took a bunch of, either yesterday or the day before, that I took some stuff off of there and began putting my books back in order and straightening them up instead of just sitting up in a stacked up on each other. And then I had a bunch of bags there and some stuff that needed to be thrown away and everything. Now over there in the corner there, on the top there was a bunch of these books that you see there now. They were on the top. So was that bag full of Lee Child books and stuff. There's still my comics over there. Now people will beat me up for the way that I have my comics. I don't have a comic book box. I don't have a lot of expensive comics, but I do have some of them back. I do have a lot of the stuff that is like, a lot of the comics I do have, I have came out since, whenever the last time I actively collected years and years ago. So like over the past few years that I got back into comics, what I would do is and I still do that. There's certain classic comics that are dear to me that I have ordered some of the old copies that I could find on eBay for cheap, and stuff. So some of them, what I've got is just me going back and finding old copies of because some of the things I was really into aren't that hard to find for not a lot of money. Like it's not like I was into a lot of more obscure titles and like anything that wasn't like of course I did go through stuff at one time that was, I was heavy into Marvel and DC at one point, but I got out of that. I went through the whole Image Comics thing when it started and was a big so-called Image fan, I thought. But I realized, because I love great art, but it's got to have a good story too, Like if it's a comic book, you can't just have, great art will sell it, but if the story is shit, you know what I mean? So, if you got great art, you should have great story. And I'm just meaning, like, not everything's going to be great, but, like, story-wise for a comic book, like, I mean, that's what I felt like a lot of Image was. It was very visually pretty and appealing, but, of course, a lot of them guys were artists taking their first jab at actually writing, too, so you can't falter that. And, I don't think anybody came here today to probably discuss that kind of stuff, but I was just talking about my comic books here for a minute. And I was just online looking at how much, like, what's the cheapest short box I can get, because I don't have enough comics to justify a long box right now. I think I seen that a short box will hold about 150 comics. I don't even have them near. I might have about, I'd have to count them between what I got. I got some in the drawer. But you know what I'm saying? I've got, a short box would be plenty for me right now. But I'm hoping to get one of the dogs to the vet this week. So that's that's a priority first. But them boxes ain't too bad. Like a lot of what I find though, it was like 3 boxes at a time or 5 boxes at a time. I just want one box and I don't want to pay that damn much for it. I did have something that worked real well as a storage box for me. And now I don't remember what I used or what I think it was just it was a box I had that something came in that, well, it was almost like the perfect size to put comics in. For me, since I didn't have a box to put them in, to keep them standing, because, technically, just like my books, you really don't need to have them stacked up like this if you're trying to keep them in good quality. You want them like this, And then with comic books, if you're really trying to, but I just enjoy reading them and looking at them. And like if they get kind of damaged and stuff, it don't really bother me that much. Let me see here. No, buddy, I don't. Sorry. No, I don't have any guns. But I wish I did. I just don't. Like I legally could own a gun. Uh, hey, thanks for being here. I don't know where you guys showed up from, but I appreciate it. Can we get a house tour? Yeah, whatever. Well, I mean, it's not a house; it's a trailer. It's pretty nasty. No, I've never been to prison. Nope. Got them outside, and they're pretty shitty. But I've been to jail before. I've never been to prison though. So in other words, you know what I mean? I've messed up a few times in my life with some like dumb misdemeanor stuff. Nothing to justify prison. Let me put my glasses on because, yeah, I know. Was you the one that asked? Oh, Tikamoto, can you get a house tour? Can we? What But I can flip this around. Before y'all came in, I was showing. Nobody knows because I wasn't showing it, but that right there where them books are, just as of probably yesterday, it was a mess. All them books weren't stacked that way. There was only so many. I had like a bunch of bags on top of there and like a box. I'm in the process of finally, I guess what you would say, I'm a procrastinator and I'm finally getting my head out of my butt. And give me a second here. I'm trying to, I'll get up in a second. I'll show you more. Okay, hold on. I've never seen the movie, but I know what you're talking about, Turbo. Do you have a Porsche? I like to smoke cigars outside. Oh, yeah, I got a porch. It's right there. See? Got the front door open. Yeah, I'm there with you, but I'm working on trying not to drink myself. Like I was just mentioning, I have a good string of days in a row now from the last time that I faltered. I don't judge nobody. I just personally, it is, I don't like it. It's very detrimental to me, but I struggle with it, and I'm honest about it. I had a problem with some trolls knocking on my door and running away. Are you talking about human trolls or like real trolls? Like real trolls from another dimension, maybe. Yes, I have seen. I have watched Polar Express. Guys, you'll have to forgive me if I'm not seeing every comment just yet. But yeah, that says Carpe Diem. That word is supposed to be search. It is search. It said search. It's the first one I got on my face years ago in '99. My mom was actually still alive. Because when I got it, my mom was like, boy, why did you have to put one on your face? Okay. Hey, I'll deal with that. Yeah, John Goblicon. I don't know how many women I've actually been with. When it comes to people that I've actually dated or been in a relationship with, I don't know. It's not been a lot of actual, but I've had several different actual female relations where we were boyfriend, girlfriend for a while. But then other than that, I never did a lot of like going out and trying to like just pick up anybody. Like I just went to hang out. I don't like being like I just like to mingle and just talk to people. And generally, if anything like that would happen, it would usually have to be I would be in a setting and they would be coming and talking to me, approaching me. I wouldn't like if something happened, it'd because they made the initiative to talk, and then I'd be like, okay, we can talk. But usually, like I don't know, it's no big deal to me. Maybe I'm taking some of y'all's questions too serious, but you're asking me good questions. I don't care. Ben Hubble, Okay, both. No, I know what you're saying though. Like, you know, pranksters, man. Well, because like you know what I mean. The the term troll is fairly new as far as what in the past maybe 10 years or something. It became a popular term because of online shit. But it applies to anybody. Like, I mean, someone just trying to be funny, like, you know, mischievous way. And sometimes the only one that gets any fun out of it is the one doing the shit, you know, until they get caught. You know what I'm saying? Like online, it's different. I don't even know what a butch minor, because if you're saying minor as in young girl, then I'm gonna actually I'm not gonna assume that's what you're saying because it's spelled like a miner that mines in the dirt for coal. So, and I know you're just okay. Well, no, I did. I almost like I didn't. I'm trying uh like I can take a joke. You know what I mean? I understand. Even if you were saying that, it's like I don't know how. You get what I'm saying? I know when something can be funny and stuff. It's just I am also mindful. Be honest with you. There's sometimes there's okay. I got you. Yeah. Right. The ones that look like they would be butch, but they're not. They like dudes. You know what I'm saying? I've had yeah. Because you can't just like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes there's plenty of females that just are naturally like, they just carry themselves in a certain way that's more masculine, but that doesn't mean that they're lesbian either. All I was saying was I'm mindful that I do have people that come here sometimes that are regulars, and like I'm cool to talk about whatever as long as we don't get too inappropriate. If I thought we were going to talk about like I don't mean to say I'm like anybody's daddy or nothing like that. I'm just saying I'd be mindful. Like I was talking about this yesterday. I appreciate each one of you coming here. I was playing with my drumsticks here on the buckets and just messing around. But now that I see, you know, interaction, I just figured I would try to. I want to, if you're talking and chatting and asking questions, I want to be able to be assertive, you know. And then Cobra Klux Klan, I was thinking, at the last meeting, are you meaning the last time I went live is what I'm thinking. Or you're making a joke because of like your handle. Cobra Klux. How about Cobra from G.I. Joe? Anyway, yeah, who was it that said Necrocomicon? That's real cool, Francis. If you're still there, though, I really thought that was cool because I watch I like John Goblicon's show, and I do like their music. I like Necrocomicon's music. I think it's entertaining. You know, I mean, I like it's a fun thing, and Anyway, Cobra is my dad. That's why I use AK. Okay. Oh, you have a dad or something that uses the handle Cobra, I guess. Or like, anyway. Well, I mean, I see what it does there because you got the K and then in the middle and then, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a funny handle, but some people might not get it. Some people might look at it and think that you're, well, I mean, you know what I mean? So now I get it. I get the joke. You missed me at the last meeting. You know what I'm saying? But I was thinking maybe you were calling the live stream a meeting. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I missed like the last, I haven't seen or whatever. Oh, who was it that I don't know if they're still here. I'm only seeing a couple people on showing. Sometimes there'll be more people watching still than I'm registering. And it was weird because several of you guys showed up all at once and came in. And then I feel like I'm still trying to learn what people, like I'm not here really, like I'm not, all I'm trying to do is just be me and like make connections and like, I spend a lot of time by myself here at the trailer. Got 2 dogs and everything. And, I don't make money at doing YouTube, but I like to put out a good message there. I like to talk about life and share the journey, good or bad, like we all have ups and downs. Oh, a paradiddle. I'm trying to remember what that is. Isn't it like a, wait. I could be wrong. I don't, my knowledge of that, that tells me that you have knowledge, like you're a drummer or something. Yeah, I know. But a paradiddle, I was trying to remember because I did do a little bit of band for 1 year in junior high. Like, of course, that's a drum, like I was trying to do a drum roll right here, like, but these, I really, like, it's not the same as like a good tight snare though. Like, that sounded almost gross or dirty, but I'm not intending to be, so I'm not trying to go there. But like a snare drum, you want the head to be pretty tight so that the sticks, so you can get that good pop off it, like, and of course, some people prefer, I stopped using any sticks with those, the plastic end or nylon ends because they'd always pop off for me when I was playing. Yeah, right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. Okay, now I remember it. Because I never got very far. Like, because I know, like, right, yeah. You know what I mean? Like everybody's different when it comes to the way they like their drums to sound. Like, I always used, like, I never liked the deeper snare drums as much. I always used, like, not quite a piccolo, but, a pretty thin snare myself. And I also prefer wooden. I had some metal ones, but I still like I like a good old, I never had really. To me, the metal snares always had too much of a ring. But let me try that again. It's like, because I remember, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. So I definitely know what you're talking about. Yeah, let's try it on this. Let's see. Right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. Hey, that's pretty good there. Right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. Right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. You know what? Thanks for doing that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you brought up paradiddle. And the fact that you even knew the word, but you know that it had to do with, but you also, okay, cool. But now I'm like, you know what? I should look up some of the basics of that. Because, I don't have a drum set. And over the past, like, I don't remember when I got these drumsticks. I've had them for a little while. And I haven't used them a lot until the past few months. I've really been delving into trying to figure out and just exploring my musical side again. And if that means an old storage tub to beat on or a mop bucket, I'm not really getting too satisfied yet with the tones that I'm finding, but I'm learning to use what I have. And then this past week, I've really been exploring and trying, like the whole past month, but this past week a lot. I'm doing a lot more practicing and I'm vocalizing. I'm working on my, because I can, you heard me growling earlier or screeching. I actually am, I try to sing too. Like I don't do a lot of screaming or nothing like that anymore. Like I'm trying to write stuff with meaning and like, I want to be able to have a clear voice, even if it's not the best voice. You'll understand what the hell I'm saying, So, right, left, right, left. No, wait. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Now, see, I got to, okay. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left. Anyway. See, that would be something for me to just sit and practice, and I'm going to try to remember that. I hope I can. That wouldn't be hard to look. I can look into just some simple bullshit, like that's what I should be doing too. Like in the time that I'd waste sometimes just scrolling through YouTube and watching people, I think I'm gonna take the time this coming week to look up a few people just actually doing what I'm doing here, but people that are pretty good at it, like beating on a bucket with their drumsticks. Watch some of these guys. Not that I don't, but I haven't watched anything like that in forever. It would make sense for me to watch a few videos of some people that kind of are pretty good at just taking a pair of drumsticks and having whatever in front of them and just using it. It doesn't have to be an actual drum, Yeah, because then it could inspire me to try, like it'll give me some ideas for patterns that I haven't maybe thought of. Because I'm just like, kind of like, I'm trying to keep exploring so that I don't, like, I feel like I've been doing a lot of the same stuff, but it's still all like coming back to me, What am I gonna see? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? No, wait. Where am I going in life? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? it to? Where am I going in life? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? Would I have anyone to say it to? Anyway, let me see how long, what time it is. It's 3 o'clock. I've been on here an hour and 12 minutes. Not that I have anything that I'm definitely gotta get off here to do, but I am thinking and being conscious of my time because my buddy Johnny Scab is gonna go live in a little bit at 4 o'clock, I believe will be my time, if I'm correct. And I would at least be in the chat, and he might share a link. So if he does, I might go on there and be like on screen with him, and talk to him, and maybe share a few things, listen to him, learn a little more about him too. So what I'm trying to do, stop it! God dang it! I gotta get on her again. Oh, I gotta get. She's gonna learn. She's not been doing it as much because like this past week, or not this past week because it got cold, but there was a week or so before that. I was several days in a row. Every time she'd start doing that, I'd go out there, I'd scold her, I'd make her come to me, you know. And then I had a magazine I'd be like, no, you gotta stop that. And she started learning. Just like the car just left here, she didn't chase it out. She was so bad where at one point she wanted to follow every car coming in and every car going out. And she never was doing that. It was like weird. She just all of a sudden kind of started, but I think it's when she had her litter. She had kind of been doing that a little bit before the litter, but then she just got really very much protective leading up to getting pregnant and having a litter. And now that the puppies have been gone, she's a lot less like, but it annoys me because I don't want her to get hurt either. But we live out in the middle of the country, you know, pretty much. She's pretty good about not going off too far. So. But I think I'm going to end that here. Everybody, I don't know. I appreciate anybody that did come by and, you know, y'all have a good day. Plug my phone up.